I asked. Or this is what I heard. At one time, the Blessed One came to the highway between Rahagaha and Nalanda with a large congregation of about 500 monks. Sapiya came to the main road between Rahagaha city and Nalanda city with a Paravajaya, a monk who left the order, and a young servant named Bambadit. Their Sapiya Paravajaya insults the Buddha in various ways, saying bad things about Dharma, says bad things about the Sangha. Bambadit, the servant of Paravajaya named Sapiya, preached the virtues of the Buddha in many ways, the virtues of the Dharma and the virtues of the Sangha. In this way, those two scumbags who have completely opposite stories are following the Blessed One and the Bhikshu Sangha. Then the Blessed One came with the Sangha of monks to spend one night in the hall called Rahagaraka, which had been prepared for the retreat of the kings in Ambalataka garden. Sapiya, a Paravajaya, came with a young man named Brahmadatta to spend one night in a hall called Rahagaraka in the garden of Ambalataka. There too Sapiya Piravaji speaks ill of the Buddha in various ways. Saying bad things about Dharma, says bad things about the Sangha. Sapiya Paravajaya's vassal Bambadit, a human being, recites the Buddha's virtues in many ways. Dhamma says guna, Sang guna says. Thus in this matter, the teacher and his assistant, who were completely opposite to each other, pursued the Blessed One and the monks. At that time, in the early hours of the night in the meeting hall called Mandalmala, this doctrine was revealed among many monks who were sitting together. It is a wonder that the all-knowing Bhagavad, the all-seeing Arat, the Samyak Sambadhu, understood so well that there are many ideas of beings. This Sup Piravaji blames the Buddha, blames the Dharma, and blames the Sangha in many ways. The man named Brahmadatta, who was the servant of Parivajaya named Sapiya, preaches the Buddha in many ways. Dhamma says virtues, Sangha is virtues. Thus these two teachers who hold completely opposite opinions to each other are chasing after the Blessed One and the Bhikshu Sangha. At that time, the Blessed One, knowing this story of the monks, gathered and came to a certain place in the work hall. Come and sit in the appointed seat. The Blessed One asked the monks thus, Monks, what kind of story were you talking about now? Are you starting a story? They asked. After hearing this, those monks informed the Blessed One about this matter. Lord, in the early hours of the night, this story was revealed to us as we gathered in this assembly hall. It is surprising that the Blessed One, the all-knowing, all-seeing Aratsambhutta, understood that there are many different thoughts and ideas of beings. It will be something like never before. This Sapiya Parivajaya blames the Buddha in many ways. Dharma is blamed, Sangha is blamed. A man called Brahmadatta, who was the servant of Parivajaya named Sapiya, recites the virtues of the Buddha in various ways, recites the virtues of the Dhamma, and recites the virtues of the Sangha. In this way, the two teachers and followers are completely opposite to each other, and the Blessed One and the Sangha of monks are chasing after them. Lord, this interlude of ours has begun. At that time, the Blessed One came. Monks, if others say bad things about me, if they say bad things about the Dharma, or if they say bad things about the Sangha, you should not get angry at that bad things. One should not create grudges. One should not be unhappy. Monks, if others criticize me or are unhappy with what they say about me, what they say about the Dharma, what they say about the Sangha, or what they say is bad, then you will be in danger. Monks, if others say mine are bad, if they say bad or bad of the Dharma, if they say bad or bad of the Sangha, if they are angry or unhappy, who are you? Do you know the welfare and misfortune of others, sir? Not so. There is no sense of that. Monks, if others say that I am wrong, or that the Dhamma is wrong, or that the Sangha is wrong, then you will not be able to do this. Because of this, Abhuta. This is therefore false. This is not for us. This is not for us to see. Lies should be exposed as lies. Monks, when others speak of my virtues, of the Dhamma, or of the Sangha, you should not rejoice in those virtues. The mind should not be unhappy. Do not be proud of your heart. Monks, if others say my virtues, or the virtues of the Dharma, or the virtues of the Sangha, if you are happy with those who say those virtues, you will be unhappy. If you are proud, then you will be harmed by it. Monks, if others say my virtues, or the Dhamma's virtues, or the Sangh's virtues, then you are clear about that fact because of this science. This is therefore true. This quality is with us. This is visible to us. Science should be explained as the truth.